I'm Gloria S, Crump, the Queen of Real Estate with a Coast of Leaders. Really great. Thank you for joining this week's Tea Crumpets. And today I have two guests with me, Sunny Reape and Traci Newby with Anchor Title. Thank y'all for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, so I really appreciate y'all taking the time to come and tell us about, Anchor Title, a little history about the company and yourself. So tell me, how long have y'all been at Anchor?
So I've been at Anchor going on 3 years. I think that's right.
It's gone by fast.
It's gone by fast. But yeah, I've been in the business since I was 19 and started out as a runner and then a title searcher and then a closer. And
you just moved on up.
Yep.
That's awesome. And what about you?
So I've been in real estate for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And I've been at Anchor Title for about 6 months.
Oh, awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing. So, and how long has Anchor Title? Do y'all know how long it's been?
Since 2004.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So 21 years. That's when I started selling real estate. So,
That's
yes.
awesome.
I said my real estate, like if it were a baby, it could drink legally. It's kind of like Anchor Title now. Yeah, so, isn't that terrible? We won't scratch that. So Anchor Title not just in this location. It actually has multiple locations. So where all is it located?
So that we have 7 locations. We have Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Mobile, Daphne, Homewood, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Pensacola.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was telling them about how one of my clients were purchasing a property here, but they lived in Tuscaloosa, and it worked out so well because they just walked right into Tuscaloosa's office and signed their documents. So tell us a little brief overview. Like, we send in a contract to Anchor Title. We go under contract, yay! And then next step, we do send over to the title company.
Yes. So as soon as we get it, we order the title search, and then shortly thereafter we start contacting buyers and sellers and getting everything that we need for closing.
Yeah.
So it'll be just seamless and super easy.
That's what we love. And we go through all the hard stuff of going under contract, so it's nice that we can just hand over the contract and then y'all take care of that from there on out. And so tell us a little bit more about, first of all, reissue credit. So a lot of times when we're selling property and I have the listing, I'll ask my clients, hey, do you have a title policy from when you purchased it? And they say, why is that? I said, well, you'll get a reissue credit. And they go, what is that? So if you'll explain to everybody what a reissue credit is and what you need in order to get a reissue credit.
Okay, so we just have to have a copy of your owner's title policy. You could have closed anywhere.
Yeah.
And we take that, and it's based on what you originally paid for the property versus what's being paid now. And we've got a calculator, and it calculates, and it can be up to a 40% discount to the seller at closing on title, on the owner's title insurance,
especially depending on when they purchased it and the way the values increased after COVID in 2020. So that's a huge discount. I tell people all the time, every little bit helps.
It does,
especially when you're selling a property or purchasing. I mean, things add up very quickly. Yes. And so, and one thing is when y'all see that title policy, what makes it to where they get a discount is the fact that y'all technically do not have to search back from when it's only when they purchased it forward. Is that correct?
So
in the time.
The difference with Anchor, we still search back.
Oh, that's nice.
Because we have to make sure that the prior closing agent didn't miss something. So we go all the way back to 30 years on the plat.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know. That is good to know. So it's even double protection. So
Double protection.
Yes. And then so what has been like the most difficult closing issues that y'all have experienced? I love how she's smiling. Like she's ready to hear this.
The most difficult closings are when the sellers and or the buyers are not transparent and forthcoming with information. Those will make the most difficult closings. So I always feel like that, as an agent, you kind of got to pry it, and divorces, Those are never fun.
Oh yeah, usually those don't ever want to sit at the same table.
No. And we do have 3 conference rooms in Orange Beach, so we can spread people out.
Yeah, exactly. We want everyone to be happy.
Yes.
Yes. And one thing is speaking of spreading people out, y'all, about electronically signing, things have kind of changed. We talked a little briefly earlier about how back during COVID, it's changed some, but I mean, there are still documents that both buyers and sellers can sign electronically. If you'll go over to that, because I do have clients all the time that says, well, can't I just sign electronically? I'm like, not everything, so I'll let you go through.
Especially, if they don't live in Alabama, they don't realize, because some states still allow it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to have a mobile notary for the deed.
Yes.
To notarize the deed and the owner's affidavit. So it's various documents, but yes, a portion of the documents can be electronically signed. If it's a cash buyer, they can sign everything electronically. But if they have a lender, they've got to get in front of a notary.
And so y'all do mobile closings as well. And so you even have done a couple of mobile closings, like they're kind of local.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we want to tell that. Everybody might take advantage of.
Well, I just had a couple, and they, didn't want to fight the traffic.
Yeah.
It was I don't know what was going on the weekend, but it was something going on at the wharf, and traffic was backed up, and I drove out to their house late that evening. I think
Treat
it was 6
clients
o'clock.
like royalty. Yeah. No, I understand. Well, like I said, it was really convenient because we have a lot of clients that even live in Mobile. They purchase. So that's what's even nice, that y'all have so many offices throughout the state, and even in Pensacola, that sometimes it's just convenient for them to pop in there. And like you said, not fight the traffic trying to drive into Gulf Shores and Orange Beach on big weekends and things. And so, because it can definitely be cumbersome.
Yes.
We just, locals sometimes know when to get out on the road and when not to.
Yes, definitely.
And so, so what sets y'all apart from other companies that you would consider that?
So we have 4 attorneys on staff.
That's a lot.
And I believe our combined experience, we've all seen the good and the bad of real estate.
Yes.
And, with title and closing situations. So I feel like that we try to avoid having situations, being very transparent with everybody, letting them know what's going on with their closing.
Yes.
So it can be super smooth.
Yeah, exactly. And so, and one thing is too, y'all do a lot of, sorry, that's my dog, it's water ball. So one thing that y'all do too, like, we see a lot of wire fraud, and y'all do things to help prevent things of that nature. Like y'all, like you said, y'all been around, y'all know, just kind of like what to make things smooth. I mean, so the nice thing is that Anchor's been around for 21 years, and it's like you see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's sometimes just like seeing writing on the wall. Like you kind of know if someone's not being transparent, and like you said, I think you said you had someone take a built-in refrigerator.
Yes.
I mean, you're just
and
like,
the reason was it rolled, and we were like, yeah, but it matched the cabinets.
Yeah.
And so and that was one of my longest closings ever in my life.
How long was it?
I think it was 8 hours.
Oh my God.
Because we didn't leave the office until, they didn't come to an agreement until like 9:30 that night.
And y'all stuck with them. I think that's a huge testament, like, of y'all's dedication to making sure that closing happened.
Oh, yes.
We
did have to separate them.
Oh, I bet you did. I was just gonna say how my mom, when she sold real estate in Selma, Alabama, she had someone take the hot water heater, and they said, "Well, it's an appliance, and it wasn't in the contract." They're like, "But that's a fixed appliance."
Technically, it's in the contract.
It might not have been spelled out in the written part. I mean, they're like, "What?" But an 8-hour closing, wow. And they came to an agreement. I'm so glad I was not part of that deal. That would have been so stressful. So.
It was very stressful.
Yeah. Well, I think that's amazing. I think y'all should put that, y'all stick with it regardless of how long it takes. So, well, is there anything else that y'all would like to add?
Well, I've been there 6 months, and
Yeah.
I truly believe just the teamwork and the dedication. Everyone is so kind,
Yeah, that's awesome.
serving the clients and referral partners, and
Yes.
just being a part of the community.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place to work and,
Yeah.
and to help others.
Well, it's nice when you're in a working environment that's a positive work environment because
Yes.
it just carries over into you enjoying what you do. And I think you even said that, like you truly love what you do. And when you're in a
yes.
work environment that just has that positive energy and has a good mission, that it trickles into the employees and how they feel about their business.
I
and
agree.
job. Yeah.
That's
So-
why I love your office.
Oh,
'Cause
thank
it's
you.
so uplifting.
Yeah, it
Everywhere you
is.
look, there's something saying,
Yeah.
have a good day.
Yeah, it is. It does. It makes you happy.
It does.
And Joy, I love how she decorates very well too.
Oh, she does.
Yes, I see
She's-
her a lot at the shop. You know, yeah, I've seen her. But no, she had. I love y'all's office as well. So
Well, she's actually redoing the Orange Beach office right
Oh,
now.
really?
And it's
Coming together really well.
unbelievable.
yeah, well, I'm gonna
Yes.
have to pop in and
Yes.
see it.
You
So.
definitely will.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate taking the time and discussing this with us and giving a
Yes.
little insight on certain things with the title work, because some people just they just don't realize like what goes on behind the scenes, and it's just like with our career, a lot of people think it looks so easy,
Yes.
and it's like, well, it's not. But the good thing is there's the positives that outweigh the negatives, and that's why we do it. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Good deal. Thank y'all for joining, and thank y'all for watching. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a great week.